And welcome everyone. Hello. Ah, yeah, that was kind of quick. Look where I am. I'm in Rosa Ouro. Oh, and look behind me. The new jewelry store is going up. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about, I'm standing in the construction zone for the new bakery, not bakery, pottery shop. And yeah, hi.
Baking pots, baking bread, same thing basically.
Vincentus Primus, everybody. The sun is coming up, and I'm going to change my view. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so today on Twitch, a couple things happened, a couple important things happened, and I'm not going to fly a lot because it does interfere with the performance. So I am going to, here's everybody getting ready to go to work. Look at them. They're all coming out. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, hi, Davis. Davis is telling me that he loves banking. And so he's on his way to the bank. Let's see, we've got, why don't we start at the far end and we talk about some of the stuff that we decided to do. So one of the things that happened is we have a level 5 nether mine. It is the first one, and we have a nether miner here. Now, if you remember, yesterday we lost the nether miner in Prasino. I foolishly listened to him. But he has been begging me the entire time to let him go. And so I did. But I thought that if I took away the inadequate armor that he had on, that he would just turn back and come back and get some more armor, where he had wonderful armor out of the chest, and he did not. And so he had nothing. Actually, he had no armor, but he had no gold. And that occurred to me this morning when I was doing my Twitch stream, that he had not a drop of gold in his belongings. And so that is probably what I need to do. Hi, how are you? And Minecolonies team, for those of you who have Twitch, Minecolonies team is actually streaming right now. They started at 2 o'clock today, which is interesting. They don't usually stream on Saturday, but this they're probably really excited about the fact that they're starting a new server and that they are going to have a new style, and that is tropical. And I'm sure that's going to affect what they do with the style. And it should be really interesting to see what happens with that. So that's one thing. When we, this is June 1st, for those of you who are watching this later, and June 1st, 2024, and this is when they were talking about the beginning of June that they were going to announce a new server. So I think that's what's happening. And yeah, so we shall find out later what that was all about. This morning I began finishing this boardwalk. So this is the wasteland. This is the this that we're looking at here is dried salt. It is the hottest of the zones. The Badlands isn't hot. They actually have oaks growing, but if you come over into this area, these oaks that are growing here say that they're dead, and the flowers that are in these fields, I think, are withered. The grass is withered. No, the grass is dead. So in the Badlands, we actually do have grass and flowers, but more importantly, we have live trees. So that's how much of a difference there is in the heat quality. This is my story, by the way. This is not, this is the story I tell for this. Zaf. Thank you. Afkaristo. Thank you. Yasu, how are you? Posise. Um, Happy June to you as well. I have not learned the months, yes, or numbers. I haven't gotten to that in Greek. Greek is interesting because we have to learn a whole new alphabet. And so they try and incorporate some things, but I haven't gotten to numbers or months yet in Greek, but I'm looking forward to it. So I was just explaining that this boardwalk is really to help put water. So underneath this boardwalk is shallow, and there is actually water running underneath the boardwalk. And it isn't there now. I can put it in with buckets, and I think that I might want to do that. So this covered water area is to cool off these houses so that it is possible to live here. Water. You're preparing dinner. You didn't eat lunch. Spaghetti and a salad. Yum. What you gonna have on the spaghetti? What's going to be on the spaghetti? Let's look here. Keftedes? Are you going to have keftedes on the spaghetti? Let's get some water. Let's get buckets so that just in case I make a mistake, we can actually get the water to go away. So underneath here, we can actually add water in this area. So we've got one there. Let's take this right here. Let's come over to this waterway here. There isn't any water here yet. So let's add water under there. And we've got that one. This one's higher. We can actually have the water right here as a part of it going underneath. Now I don't know that that's going to make it underneath. So why don't we just fill this in? That's too high up, but we'll see what happens. So they'll be able to hear water running. There it is. And we'll just finish putting this in. Without source, it will be today. Oh, sauce. Ah, you're just having pasta. I love spaghetti and butter just by itself. I love that. That is so good. So good. So there we go. We've got water here. I don't know whether we need to make it so that the water runs completely around. Yeah, see, we've got a little bit of the block right there. We'll probably have to do the whole thing. And then on the other side, we'll put water in as well. This side is really important because this is the desert side, and we can add the water in underneath. Just a bit more simple. Yeah, I understand that. Sometimes simple is good. Sometimes simple is so delicious and good. So I totally understand. Whoops, I hit that. I hit that. So let's put this here for a second. We're going to put in the pieces that we need. We can put the water in on this part, and we can see that this isn't down far enough for the water to run in. It would have to be down too. See that part right there? So now the water is spreading, and we will put water under here. It's not deep enough for where we want the water to be. So let's put that in so that the water goes down farther, and then we can put this on top. There it goes. And so the water's going down underneath the boardwalk. So this cooling system is actually to make it possible for the people to live on this desert right here. How is my day? It is Gala. It is Gala. Gala. Definitely. Definitely. I had very much fun this morning in Twitch, and what I'm showing you right now with the boardwalk going all the way around was one of the things that I did in Twitch this morning. So this got to that point. Also in Twitch this morning, we had the doors on this from yesterday, and I haven't decided about that yet. I think I am going to put it on the other side of the river, which means finding a new guard tower to go across the river, and that's going to be really interesting. So this is Carly working on the library that is going to be here, and this library is a part of the university, which is located right here. And let's put on a light so that we can see where we're walking. So this morning a couple things happened. Ainsley finished working on the nether mine, and the nether mine is ready for a nether miner here. And Louise has always been the nether miner. You will remember Louise. Louise came in, she was one of the first guardians to come in who said they were a guardian as a visitor when she was visiting. And she was not actually intending on staying. She had intended on going to fight, to join an army farther away. But she was fascinated by the building that Keanu was building. Keanu was making you saw a thriller movie, The First Omen. Doesn't disappoint for the remake. They add more into, you guess, from the original, but it is a thriller. Interesting. A thriller as opposed to a horror movie, The First Omen. Interesting. Ooh. Ooh. And so where is it? Here it is, right here. Let's come down here. We'll talk about this in a little bit. And so we are going to have Louise get prepared to make the trip. And the way we're going to get Louise prepared is we're going to go to the mailbox that we have at the saloon. Let's put up a light. The mailbox at the saloon, and we are going to request gold pieces. I remember when Omen came out, the original. It's been a long time. And there we are. So right now, let's do this. We could go into the warehouse. Do you think we should go there first? Yeah, I think so. Let's go down to the warehouse in the middle of the night. And let's see, did someone close the gate? They sure did. That is interesting. Someone keeps closing the gate. I think that's fascinating, but they do. Okay, and let's come here and let's look for gold. So we do have 2 pairs of boots, and that's it. That's all we've got. So that means that we are going to have our one of our 2 blacksmiths. Now Sato is at the shipbuilding on the Wide River. But we have a new blacksmith who has taken over Sato's old shop, and we're going to go up and see his shop for a minute because he's closer. We're going to have him make these pieces. He's also a level 5, so he's going to make these. So let's come here, crafting recipes, and let's see if there's any gold. And there is. So he does know how to make all the things that I need: a pickaxe, a sword, a ceremonial sword, and all of the armor. So now that we know that he can do that, oops, I didn't see who that was. That was one of the guardians. Let's come back to the mailbox, and we're going to order 2 of each. Hello. We're going to order 2 of each. And so right here, let's order, let's come down to golden. And so the pickaxe, there's the boots. So we'll order 2 boots, 2 swords. Let's order 2 helmets, 2 pickaxes, not an axe, a pickaxe. Let's order 2 of the leggings, 2 chest plates, and I'm missing something, aren't I? Did I get boots? I've got boots, I've got a helmet, and I've got the chest plate, so I've got everything. Okay, so we're ordering these, and we'll have them made, and then when the town wakes up, I'm actually going to go and make sure that Louise doesn't have any iron on her at all. That she doesn't have any before I even unpause her. I'm going to do that first. So let's run. We're going to run back. Do I have a light on? I think I do. Yeah, I can see the sidewalk, so I do. Running back to the new houses, I'm going to actually go to sleep. There isn't anyone in those houses yet. Oh, and one of the other things we did it this morning, or yesterday morning on Twitch is, I think we did it on Twitch, or did we do it here on YouTube, is we, and see, I was doing just fine, but then I did start actually, I started to fly at the end of the last stream, and that did it. So this is the new entry, one of the entries for the university, and this way we can come over to this area and we'll see. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Oh my, it looks like a curtain. That is really nice. I love that. That is very pretty. So let's go inside here, and actually let's go over to the newest one, the last one that we worked on. This was the one that wasn't finished, and we put in these doors. And hold on, a sip. So Vincentius Primus has started making his own cold brew coffee. Hazelnut cold brew. It is delicious. It's delicious. Was the wall okay? Was all okay? Twitch was really good, actually. Twitch was very fun this morning. Let's go up and go to sleep. Oh yeah, I didn't put this back yet. I didn't put the little walkway fence part here, so I still have to do that. I think I'm going to make it out of, I bet I let them go. I'll have to make a new piece so I can make it out of blue. But we're going to sleep here. And I think this is the one that we looked at, yes. And we put in a new bedroom for children right there. But wow, that is really good, Vincentius.
Yes.
That's delicious. I like that. All right, so here we are. I left the door open. As you can see, they're ready for people to move in, but they're not, no one's moved in yet. And that is kind of the way we're leaving them right now. Because we're going to go upstairs. So Ainsley finished working on that particular project that she was doing, the nether, and we wanted her to work on something else, but we have a problem. We have crafters who are not at level yet, and the fact that they're not at level, when you have more free time, you're going to come to Twitch. Aww, okay, cool. Thank you. I've got Easter. For instance, this is a level 3 here and a level 4. I am actually going to have Carly stop. Everyone has stopped working on the more advanced projects. The druids are going to be a little upset. I've thrown them a bone for a moment, and we're going to have to do something about it. We're actually going to stop her from finishing this for a moment. I would like to have, it's hot out there. I would like to have Carly finish the concrete mixer and finish the glass shop. And so since she's going to do that, I think I have something I can put there momentarily. Did I make them go away? I kind of did, but I think this is spruce. I can put this in for a minute. We're going to put in this walkway because it's going to be a little bit before she works on this again. And this will make it safer for everybody if that isn't a hole. And we can even put in this piece and this piece. Now when the time comes, she's going to take away these two pieces right here, but it's okay. Right now they can stay right there like that. Okay, and then we're going to go down to the new shops, and we're going to have we're going down to the concrete mixer. It's the glass shop that needs to be done first, and then we will do the concrete mixer. This is, I believe, a level 5 because I changed the roof, so it has to be a level 5 of this restaurant, and we'll get back to
right
it.
away.
Did you see that? Look at this. There's cooked. Wow. We're cooking mutton. We actually had mutton, and she actually cooked it. Let's look here. Let's look at that again. And what is that? Roasted onions. Let's take this away. I don't want them eating tropical. I don't know how they're eating chorus fruit, and I don't want them to right now. So I'm going to take these two away and put them in my pack for a second. I don't think that went in. Oh, it did. Good. Good. All right. And so let's move on. So right here is the concrete mixer, and right here is a level 4 of the glass shop. Let us have her finish the glass shop first. So Carly is going to work on upgrading the glass shop. Hi, Prudence. And after she's done, we'll have her upgrade the concrete mixer, which is what this is right here, which is a really cool shop. So we'll have her do that. What happened to Ainsley and Hira? And they were working up above, and I decided that the buildings that they were working on would benefit from the crafters, the laborers, the people who make materials being at the full height. So here's Remy right here, and Remy's shop is being worked on, I believe, by Hira. Let's come up. Hira's working on Remy's shop, and Ainsley is working on Logan's shop. So this is a level 4. Whoa, he finished. Yay! Hira actually finished working on this. So let's have him begin again. Build options, the builder is Hira. Upgrade the building. So he is going to upgrade this. There's Marcos standing right there. Marcos, what are you doing? Why are you standing there? Okay, you're just observing. Okie dokie. All right, let me take these away right here so that people know that they can take that bridge piece down. I want to see how she came down for a minute. I want to make sure that they're actually using the ladder. They were using a hole right here, and we closed it. We put a trap over the machine because they were actually jumping down into the machine and trying to get down, but the reason they was because there was one rung of the ladder missing from right there. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, Autumn? Thank you. Okay, so let's go down. So Hira is not working from the new shop at the Covenstead. Hira has gone back to his old shop, and he is working from his old shop. Remember, he had a shop over here. We're going to go to it right now. Coulson is going down into the stone smeltery. So this is where Hira is. He's working here. And since he's working here now, and let's see the inventory. I don't see anything. Let me look at this. He still hardly has anything, but he is working. Hi. Hi, you. So, yeah. What's happening? Hi. Do you have, did you start? Yes, he did. Look, see, he did. So things are getting delivered to him. So we'll leave him with that. Next, Ainsley, oh, and then Hira moved in over here. So he's not staying on the rocket, on the cliff side anymore of King Mountain. He's actually here, living here. Ainsley is not in the balloon anymore. Ainsley is actually working from her old shop. Her shop right here. So Ainsley is, I think that was her. It is her. See, there she is right there. And she is working on, I think, Logan's shop. And let's see what she's asking for. Things that are going to be delivered. And I think everything's okay. I think she's actually going to get what she's asking for. We'll check again. I thought that was true. Hold on a second. Let's take this away and let's do a full block there. There we go. And I turned the door around, and in actuality the door should be here like this, opening that way. And so that's what we want. And if we wanted this color in the entryway, we could do that, but I don't care about that right now. The sun is setting. The sun is setting. And there is Autumn. Autumn took over her mother's old shop, and we'll show you what happened at her mother's shop in the morning. So everyone's going home. I'm watching some people. Nakiasha and Annie going to their house. And let's come around here. The moon is rising. And let's come over to here. We have some visitors. And there is Adamanta. I'm just coming out of the saloon. And we've got visitors in a couple areas. And look at that. Look at that. That is so beautiful. I suppose, do you see what I see? That we probably need to put red lights. You hope to fix cooking in future update, so to make even more animations on it too. Yeah, I think I would like that very much. No, not that way. Let's go to Simply Light. Let me see if Simply Light has what we need. They do. They have a red block. We're not going to be able to use it. What we maybe could use is, oh dear, it just started pouring. Hold on a second, we have to go up and go to bed. I was thinking about lighting the bridge, the part of the bridge that raises. And just because I happen to see it at that moment. And let's look here, let's come over here, and let's look. Hold on. Yeah, I think I would like to do that. So let me come here. I'm going to try two things. Lantern. Let's get a couple lantern pieces. Let's get an architect's cutter right here. Let's get redstone. Let's get red block. Let's see if we can put these together. We might not be able to. And let's come here. And let's go to here. We can put the lantern piece here, but I haven't picked anything yet. Let's use this block. Put the lantern piece here. Put the redstone here, and it looks like that. I'm going to try this for the river, and we'll see if we like this idea. Don't run with scissors. No running with scissors. Okay. So we're walking along in the poppy fields until we get to the bridge, and the bridge is right here. Where do you think you're going? You're not going across the bridge. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Okay. And block types. Yeah, that'll be fun. So see this part right here where the bridge opens? This is where the bridge opens up. So what we could do is we could put right here, And right here, we could put something. What are these on? They're on that. I would almost need poles. Let's look at poles. Yep. There we go. Polished. Let's use andesite. Polished andesite. So we would put one here, one here, one here, and one here. Let's see, 2, 3, 2, 3, and here, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So these poles right here, and on these poles are these. We'll see what this looks like. Come over here and look. And so there it is. So that is showing that the bridge opens. And we have those as sort of a stoplight for that. The bridge. Oh, you like it? Isn't it fun? So for those who don't know, this bridge is a modification of infrastructure that appears in the build section under the styles. And this particular style, if I'm not mistaken, is colonial, believe it or not. I think it is. And what we did was we used sections of it and we combined them. And then in the middle, we made this section, we wanted it to look like this opened. And so we made this section to be like this. And to look like it opens up. And then we had the bridge built for a good long time before we put these lights in. Putting these lights in was really fun and a really wonderful thing to do. So that is really cool. But I think it does need these lights here to show that the bridge is going to open. So those lights would probably blink or something when the bridge opens. They would make some kind of thing. And I'm not sure if I like the placement or whether I just want to have them underneath, maybe right here. See what happens if we had, I don't think we can put them, we would have to put one right here. Nope, we can't. Oh, you see what I just did? Yeah. We would have to put one here, and we can't. We can't put them there. Perfect to connect the lands. Yeah. Do you think I need these, or do you think I need these to announce that the bridge is open, or do I not? I don't know that I necessarily like them as much as I thought. Let's come over here and look and see what they look like from far away. And see. Yeah. Let's leave them for a little bit. If you don't like them, Zaf, I'll take them down. If you don't like the red lights, I'll take the red lights down. But then they walk through, and it really is a pretty design. So the original design, for those of you who want to know, the original design is, I believe, colonial. We'll find out in a minute. Let's look here. Infrastructure, canal, streets. Nope. Let's look at original. Let's go to original, infrastructure, parks, miscellaneous, fields, roads. It doesn't say bridges. Let's go back to colonial for a minute. Colonial, and let's look at infrastructure. Let's look at roads. And I don't have any bridges. Let's go to... Let's look at something. Could it be Byzantine? We could look at infrastructure for Byzantine. Harbor. They have bridge pieces. And let's see if we can find one. Let's X. Let's come back here and do harbor bridge. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting a picture of it. So I must have it someplace else. You think the bridge doesn't open, ships pass under, but add the lights if I like. Oh, I agree. Okay. I think I agree with you on that. I don't necessarily like them as much as I thought I was going to. So I'm going to take them off. Because yeah, the river runners, they run underneath, and that's why it's up so high. We can see a river runner right here, and it's definitely low enough or high enough. The bridge is high enough for the river runner to go underneath perfectly. And we were thinking that we might have some of the smaller sails, but I don't think we need to worry about them. I think most people on this river will use the river runners. Sails are hard to manipulate around these sharp corners, and we know that river runners have poles. They have, like in Venice, you know how in Venice they have a person who pushes the boat with poles, and those poles would actually work perfectly in this area. I haven't seen the rhinoceros in a long time, but there she is. So she is still here. I know that the hippopotamuses are over here, and let me see. Yep, they are both still here, and they're very happy. You can almost hear them. Yes, that's them making that sound. And there's our turtle. Yay! That is our turtle right there. And of course, these are our sheep that are up in this area here, keeping the grass down. And that's good. And every once in a while, the shepherd has to go out and get the sheep. And yeah. So yeah, I agree with Zaf. I think it looks better just like that. And there it is at night. And there's plenty so that the captains of the river runners can actually see where the bridge pylons are by the lights that are on them. And they can see the lights up above. And there we go. Yes. We have our turtle, which is really nice. It's wonderful. Okay, let's do a couple things. So we saw that Kira and Ainsley changed where they were working out of. They actually went back to their old building shops. So Ainsley used to have a wagon right here where Kira's shop was, but she wanted to live over here, and she actually built a new shop right down here next to the farm area in the industrial part of town. And let's get the light. There we go. And He actually built this balloon to live in, but when the edict was made that family homes were only for families, at this particular time she is not living there because she would like to have a partner so that she can have a family. She has not had one yet, and that's what she would like to do. So she is living in she's actually living in one of these apartment buildings up here, and just taking the streetcar to work. Hira moved back into his old spot. This was built, Hira was the first one to use this one, and so this is considered his, even though he works from other places. And then he moved into here. Now Lila is working out of here, and we stopped Lila from working on the crusher. Hira took over the crusher, and Lila is working on the new pottery shop that Omar put down. So Omar did the first part of it. Shall we make it light? Let's go down and let's sleep. I'm going to sleep, and then we'll come back and look at those parts of downtown. So we'll come up here. Let's come here. There we go. And do I have a light in my hand? I sure do. Okay, we'll turn the light off and go to sleep. Now I have an axe in my hand. I just can't seem to go to sleep without something in my hand. Okay, and here we are. It's very early in the morning. There's the sun right there. I can see the bridge from my house. I can see the bridge from my house, and especially from the deck. I've got a beautiful view of the bridge from my deck, which is really fun. I love that. Okay, so let's go and look at what Lila is working on. And let's see why Lila is not getting the materials that she needs. I believe that is Lila who's upset. So we'll check and see. You can hear some music coming out of the saloon. We're going to go over here, and Lila is right here. Actually, she's not upset. Oh, good. Hi.
Yes.
You haven't had much to eat. So, Lila and Mirafled live together. They have a kid, Alexia. Lila, I think, was not there to raise Alexia. That Mirafled had Alexia before her relationship with Lila, but Lila and Mirafled live together now, and Alexia is grown up, of course. And let's look here for a second and see, you're asking for framed bricks and for torches. So let's go over just for a minute to Annie, and let's see if Annie has those framed bricks. Custom recipes, teach, and let's see. Look at all these things. Whoa! So there's framed purple what? Terracotta. Wow. For Ainsley, that looked like. There's framed bricks. Look, she's making stuff. Look. Cool. Okay, and then the gray brick extras. This needs gray brick extra. I think I'll have to make sure whether she can actually do that or not. Gray brick extra. Let's teach that again. And then framed gray terracotta. Let's teach that recipe, and let's see what disappeared. So the brick extras for Hira might have to come from the carpentry shop. So she made a bunch of stuff just there. Vivan. And we'll come over to carpentry and see if we can make those other things disappear for a moment. Oh, now we have some other pieces. So there is the shingle. So let's see if that goes away. It did, yay! And look at this. This is block of iron. Wow. Okay, that's pretty intense. And let's look. And then mangrove plank panel. And so we'll teach that one. And we're not getting that one to go away, so we'll have to check on that. Let's teach the shingles. The shingles went away. Let's teach these. And I think we still have these. So gray brick extra. And this is mangrove. And let me see if she can strip. Let's see if she has any mangrove recipes. Let's come to mangrove and see. And does she have make into planks? That makes it into wood. Let's teach that. She can't strip, and that is from stripping to get those blocks. That is her. And this is what we need. Plank, and let's wait for it. There it is. And that's mangrove there. Okay. Buttons are the mechanic, so she can't do that. There's something else too. Let's get Annie to make brick extra. I don't recall that she has a recipe for brick extra. So we'll do this. Crafting recipes, brick extra. And there is white and there is light gray. Brick extra. Uh-oh, see that? I saw it. That is absolutely for Logan to do, which is why Logan needs to be a level 5. We want him to be able to do those things pretty quickly. Autumn's just looking. Autumn's going upstairs. Oh, okay. She's going up to talk to the people up here. And this goes here, but it doesn't get any farther, does it? This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. I do not have a way for these guys to connect while this construction is going on. This is really like a really bad, I know how I have to do it. There's a way back here, and this apparently right now is the only way to get to that top part right there. Just come here, and there's Vivan coming from there, and this is here. Do I not have one of these? Hold on. Let's see if I put that right here. There we go. So that encourages them to come that way. Let's make all of this go away for a minute. And Omar is finished on the ore smeltery, which is going to be the jewelry store. Yay! So we'll check in just a minute at the fact that Omar is working on the jewelry store. But right now, I need Logan to be able to color brick extras. And let's look and see which ones he can do. That's green. That's red nether brick that he's doing. There's yellow and purple. Okay, teach recipe. Let's teach him white brick extra. Let's teach light gray. Let's teach gray. Where's the gray? Cyan, there it is, gray. Brick extras right there. And black. There's black. And teach those. So we're teaching the full family of white, gray, black, light gray, and light, and gray. So we'll teach those and we're done. So he can get those. He has black and light gray. He might need to know how to make gray. He should. I just want to make sure. See all sorts of colors. I don't see any. I know, I didn't see that. I agree with you. Okay, teach recipe, dyes. The white dye is being made from lilies, and we know that, but I'm going to make sure. The light gray is being made from gray and light gray, and I thought I had, but maybe not here, maybe in Prasino. And then this is made from black and white, and then I need black. And black is being made from ink sacks. And so we've got those. And so now he does know how to make all of that. And lilies, I think that I'm almost positive that the shop, a gift shop, can actually grow lilies. If not, we'll have to get Ella to do it, but we'd have to be able to get up to the gift shop, and we can go in just a moment up to the gift shop. I want to check and see if we got anything yet from our request, and that would mean going back downstairs using the little secret. There they come up. See, they're coming up to go to where they need to go to. We're going to come down, and there's some other people going up, and let's get a lantern. Okay, and we could go, but for right now, one of the other things that happened was we worked on the, oh, that's right, he's done. So Hira and actually Lila can work on these two buildings. We're going to have Lila work on those. Omar needs to work on this side of town, and we're going to have Omar put in the furniture shop, but Hira could also work on that too, which means that Omar should be doing, let's get a lantern so we can see the road. Omar could finish 2 monster projects. He could finish the hospital. The hospital is only a level 4. And let us have Omar finish the hospital. Da, da, da. And now I have a funny feeling about the waterfront, that when we start building, let's come over this way. We're going to cut through, actually I could have stayed on the road. Let's stay on the road. We're going to look at the new path that we made. We connected this part right here. We connected this, and we connected this right here. So this, I think I might have to not have this section right here. I think it's more important that we actually have a walkway here. So I'm going to attach, should I be asleep? I probably should, but I'm going to attach this part. I'm going to go into this brand new office. It's so brand new, I've done nothing to it. Look, it has a vanilla desk. Look at that. That's how it looks when you build it yourself. I haven't done any modding. And let's go to sleep. Our turtle, do you know our turtle does not have a name? What should we call the turtle? That would be fun. Our turtle doesn't have a name. Zaf, would you like to name the turtle? So remember, we had this roadway coming up from the waterfront, and this sawmill, this larger sawmill specifically built to handle the extra wood load from the shipbuilders as well as the cliff builders. And this here is the porch for the horticulturalists who are in charge of the, and this is what we're looking at right now, who are in charge of our poppy fields. That's what that is there. And then this area right here, I think I'm just going to put the, I'm going to put the hill back. I could put something here. It is big enough to put like a portion of road here, but I'd almost rather just put the hill back right in this spot right here. That was an interesting laugh, Santana. That was a pretty cool laugh I just heard. That definitely was. Maybe these sounds are down a little bit too low. Maybe they are, yes? To hear that laugh, let's come to options. Let's come to sounds. Friendly creatures. I wonder if they qualify. We'll bring this up just a little tiny bit. Let's bring it up to 50. We turned down the ambient environment because the birds were really loud, but we'll see. We have the weather down just a little tiny bit also. So let's see if that's a little better for hearing the people talk.
Yes.
That's better. Okay. That was perfect. Ella, I know you just are not getting any compost. Edsel, she'll have to ask for it again. Santana is humming. Whistling, I mean. So this part works really good and I like it. It comes right to the end of her porch area. And then let's put in this. So under here, we're probably going to put back this right here. So the next time I'm talking about something and I'm just running around, that's what I'm going to put in. So Omar is working on this building, and we do have a new carpenter. Da, 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 da. Avery. Now Avery was raised by Julie. Julie, what? Really? Both of the kids that Julie and A is raised are going to end up being carpenters. That is so wild. They just loved watching her work, and they're going to both of them, end up being carpenters. Julie's down there somewhere. Let's go to the waterfront for a minute. Zaf, I was so happy this morning because Lindsay has made great progress over here. Lindsay has actually gotten the blacksmith is up to level 3, and the The carpenter is up to level 3, and she's now about to bring the mechanic up to a level 3. And we have a new mechanic now. So we know that Dulce is now the carpenter, and she is the daughter of Sato and Isabella, their baby daughter. And now we have a new mechanic. Is there a way down from here? How in the world are they getting down? Wait, that's not the way. There's a path right here. Let's use this. That one's not showing the path mark. Let's put a path mark there. Okay. And yes, so the path comes down here. And she's working on this now. This is the new, this is the mechanic level 2. And there she is. That's Ainsley. How do I know? Because the mechanic is Muhammad. And Muhammad and Sato are in this area. And
Hello
then
there.
Dulce. Hi! And no, you go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. And then, there we go. There's Muhammad. And look, she's putting in stuff. You can see her putting in pieces. Now this is going to be a sail instead of this being a balloon. We talked about this on Twitch this morning. And then this engine is going to, we'll probably make this go away. We want it to look like they're working on boats. And this is going to be really interesting. This is obviously a chassis for a balloon, but Muhammad is actually going to be working on boats with Sato and with Dulce. And so that is what is getting done right now. Do I want to go off here? I think I can't. Good. Okay. And let's go back down the correct way. Let's come here. We'll close the door and we'll come down. So as soon as we have a level 3, we've got about 30 minutes in Rosa Ouro. As soon as we have a level 3, we're going to start having boats, ships. And if we're going to start having ships, I had a curious idea. Lindsay is the only shipbuilder here, and she's up here. We actually need another builder. Yes, that's true. We're not going to, it's either going to be either Hira or Lila. Lila, we'll see what happens with her and what she wants to do. But we need another builder. And I do have some space. And so we're looking at some areas. So see this right here? This doesn't go anywhere. Ooh, it might be interesting. Let's look at some builders for a minute. Now we already have a cliff builder. We have a Littleton builder. We have a arcology. We have a couple arcology builders. We have 2 of them. And then we have a Caledonian building shop. Let's see for a second if I can find something else. Let's look at Byzantine for a minute. I doubt that I'm going to be able to use any of these. They have a lot of land attached to them. And so I want to see, there's a builder shop right here, level 5, just so that we can see the whole thing. And yeah, it's monstrous. This is way too big for the waterfront, or it's not the right shape. It's not that it's too big, it's actually wonderful, but it's not the right shape. Let me look. That was Byzantine. Steampunk is going to be just as big. Have I looked at the Dark Dust Builder? Oh, that might be interesting. Hold on for a second. Oh, interesting. So this is a dark dust builder right here. So that's a dark dust builder. This is a cavern builder. Let's go back for a second. Let's change and let's look at the cavern builder for a minute. Cavern builder, and let's go to fundamentals to, that was not fundamentals. There we go. Let's go to default. That'll be smaller. And the level 5 is a double. And it's that double. Oh, but look at this. There's 2 levels. Will that work? That might actually join those 2 places together. Let's look and see. So we have, it would be here. No, there wouldn't be anything up top. I was thinking that maybe it would come up to here, but it's not gonna. It's too high up. So it would be inside here. And we've seen and built this before. This one right here. And it is good. It's definitely made to be built inside of a mountain. So it'll work in that respect. There's one other builder that we could try that's meant to be inside. And we could do a witch's builder, which would be, yes. See, remember this? We've had this before many times. And we could do it again, but I would like to build something different, I think. So let's come up here and let's look at a Covenstead, which is Crimson Keep. So let's go to Crimson Keep, C-R-I-M-S, Crimson Keep. Let's go to the Keep. Let's go to Huts. Can this building move at the end of where the river is, some feet behind where you place it? Let me think about that. Hold on for a second. I'm going to look at this. Hold on for a minute and let's come down. Who has a bed for me? I think Rocco still has a bed for me here. We're going to go into Rocco's guard tower, and I'm going to borrow his bed right here. And here we are. Let's go to sleep. Omar started the hospital. Kira is working on the crusher. And everyone seems to be working right now. Ainsley is working on the dyer's hut. Okay. And we're going, let's go up and go out. I know last night I flew in or swam in. But we're going to go this way this time. And we're going to go up to here. Let's open this. Let's come this way. So a little land end spot. Oh, right here. You're talking about this. I think it's going to be low for the ships, but that might be okay. That might actually be okay because one's up high, and then if we had one down low. Is this the part that you were talking about right here? I might be wrong. We'll find out in a minute. In the meantime, if we used the Crimson Keep model, I have a feeling that this is actually tall enough. Not there, he said. Okay, this is the level 1 of the builder. Let's come here and let's find the level 5. This is a level 5 Crimson Keep Builder. And it's got this top edge here. I don't see anything here except that they would be joined together. Down here, what do I see? I see places where things are kept, workshop, and there's a lot going on, but it looks like the size where you would actually have a boat. Look at this area here. It looks big enough to actually put like a boat in here and work on it, doesn't it? Like you'd have these big boat pieces sitting in the middle and you'd work on them. That is intriguing. That's definitely intriguing. This is level 5 and 2, 3. So level 3 would look like this for a good long time. Yep, it still has the places for the boat to be. This is interesting. As you are now opposite at the end of the land near the water. Okay, let's X for a second. Let's see if Zaf will say where he's talking about. Is he talking about this part right here? Or is he talking about this part right over here? Is he talking about right here, which is next to, so one of them, Zaf, is next to the blacksmith. And the other one is next to the warehouse. This is the warehouse right here. So are you talking about here, or are you talking about the other? You're saying, can this building move to the end of where the river is, some feet behind where I could place it? So behind me, when I was talking about it, was this area right here, or this area here. And I think Zaf might be referring to this. It's a little land spot. Now you are now opposite at the end of the land near the water. Opposite of the warehouse, where no building exists. Right here is what he's talking about. No, we're not, because it's the poppy fields. So see, when we look up here, this is still the poppy lands. And all of the buildings except the new the new buildings in town, all these other buildings are built on sand in the poppy fields. And there isn't a big enough piece of sand over here. Even when we started, but I suppose I could get him to agree. Right here, where the tree is, there where the tree is. Let me see where the border, there's the border right there. I could put a building right here for sure. I could. I could indeed. I could indeed. And see, there originally was going to be something. See, it has the land piece going off that way. In truthfully, I'm trying to find something to fit in this little area so that all of them are together. 360 around. You're not talking about this tree. Oh, on the other side? I think so. Here is full. Yeah. Yeah. How would they get over here? Because we can't have a bridge because we're going to have these monster ships coming here. So we can't have a bridge to go across this because this is where the ships are going to be. What I was thinking was, see this wall here with nothing on it, this wall right here? I was thinking that I would put it back in here in the mountain, and then it would be a part of the builders and crafters in here. And what I was thinking of, and I'll show you for just a minute, is this is the carpentry shop, and see this location right here? Let's do this. Let's come here, let's go to huts, let's go to builder's hut, and let's go to level 5 so I can just see. And we're going to stand up here. This building is so big, it's so big that I'm thinking that it is tall enough to put back in here like this. And it is almost, but it's not quite high enough to do what I wanted. I was hoping that the top of the building would be here, so that they could walk from one set to the other. But now it looks like the top of the building is going to be here where the mechanic is. Right here like this. So that would be the top of the building right there. And that would be the building right there. Let me go to sleep for a minute. Good night, Lindsay. I know, I'm trying to get all the builders in, all the ship workers together so that when the ships come in, they're in a good location for making this. You can, but I see too much full that you saw the end of the land opposite the warehouse as the land goes and the right side. And I know which part he's talking about. Those are the poppy fields. And those actually, we are actually not going to be able to use those. Let's move off of this and let's do one. We really actually are having trouble with Pierce anyway in regards to the poppy fields that we used downtown. And now we're talking about taking more of the poppy fields, the actual poppy fields, let me close this. Can I see that in the dark? Obviously not. So So let me put a lantern, and I don't have a lantern anymore. I do have a lantern, and it's barely lighting up that dark corner there. So what I was trying to do was find something like that. This is actually the poppy fields, and there was actually some sand here, remember? You can see some of it underneath, that there was sand and rock in this area, and that's why, see that sand there? That's why we were able to get away. Wait, where is it? That is sand. Yeah, that's why we were able to convince him of that. This across the way is across where we want the ships to be able to turn around. So the ships need to be able to come around this island as a way of getting back out to the ocean. So I actually don't want to, that's my idea, that I don't want to have any bridges or anything, because that means that they can't make this like full circle to get back to the ocean. The ocean is there where that old, and I don't know who that belongs to. I honestly don't. That is just so strange. I think it actually belongs to Enders. But this is the ocean out here, and see, there's a ship right there. So we're looking at putting all the shipbuilding stuff together on a very crowded dock. We are actually making it all together so that they have to work together to build. And right now, these poppy fields are part of the actual crop of poppies that we're doing. And I could convince him that this wasn't on this side because of this sand here, but this is of course outside of the border. So I would need to open the border up, and this, to get the border to come out to here, would be 2. But I might be able to convince him to put the building here. On the other side of the blacksmith. And so putting it here, so see, this is where the entrance would be. It would have to be up to here, and there is the entry. There's an entry right here, so we wouldn't be able to do that entry there. We had something left over here. I'm trying to see what it looks like it is. I don't know what that is. There's a hut block here. That's not a sawmill. Oh, it's a forester, I bet. I think it's the forester. Yeah. We actually have a forester to work the fields up here to bring wood down from these, from this grove here, so that they're not having to depend totally on Santana's little plot. But yeah, I actually want it to look, I want it to look like places where they build boats, where they're all crowded in together and working on the boats in these factories, and I wanted it to look like that. Now, I don't know what I'm going to put here. I already apparently have a building right up here, and I would have to see how low it is. This is, oh, that's hardly anything. So that would actually be okay. But I would need this to go all the way back here off the water so that the ships can come to here. So see the way this looks here? Let's do a level 5 for a minute. A level 5. It has this big, huge area here that looks like they could just push a ship out, or push parts of ships out from there and attach them to boats, to the ships like that. It doesn't look good like this, and that's part of the problem, that I was thinking I would put it back into this rock here. But it's not going to fit the way I want it to. And let me just try one thing. See, there's water right here. Let me just bring this all the way over for a minute, and then we have to go to Prasino. We're already out of time for Rosa Ouro for today. We'll go to Prasino. But let's look here. So I was thinking that this would be where it is. I see that it's still up too high, and so it would be here like this. But see where this road is? It's not coming up high enough to reach that road, and that's what I was hoping for by putting it here. And now look, it's not actually bypassing this area here, which means that it would have to be set back really far into the mountain. And so it's technically not working. Technically it's not working for what I was thinking. So I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to have to start all over and look for something. Look for a builder to help Lindsay build boats on here. And maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Maybe it has to be a tiny builder. And if we were going to put in a tiny builder, we would end up maybe even putting arcology in right here. I don't want to make another arcology. I just don't, you know. I want to make something different. And so that is part of the thing I'm looking at. And you're right, there is this road part leading off right here, and that is something to consider. So we will actually consider that the next time that we're looking. We're going to look at some more parts, some more building styles, and see if we can find something like Nordic or something like that that will fit with everything else that's on the riverfront there, and make that look like we're building boats in that part. Let's go to Prasino. Let's go to Prasino. Prasino. Let's go there. Prasinos. And I know Prasinos is the color green, and Prasino is the town. And let's come here. And here we are. So what we decided to do with what happened to Royal was we are going to look for a visitor who has excellent skills as a nether ambassador. And a nether ambassador, we looked at the skill set, and they need to have adaptability and strength. And adaptability is the first thing that they need. This is the warehouse for the nether miner. Look at these things. Look at that block of gold there. Let's go in. Ooh. Close the door here and let's look. And yes, it's adaptability and strength. And so we're going to wait until we can see some visitor who has those really strong qualities. And then we're going to make sure that, as a matter of fact, they have a full set of gold armor on them before they even go anywhere near the nether. And if they don't like it, they'll come back and they'll change into armor that we have here. So we removed all of the iron, everything that's iron, and we're just waiting for them to make gold pieces. And those gold pieces will be what we will give the level a beginner who's going in. And that was the mistake with Royal. I know. Okay, let's go up to the sun is setting. Let's go up. No, it's not. That's not the sun setting. It's only noon. Wow, was that the shadow of the Zeppelin? That was pretty intense. Oh my gosh. Let's come this way. We're going to go up to the mailbox where the firefighters are. We have added a new mailbox there, post box, and that post box has a request for what we need, and so we're going to look at that request and see if any of those pieces are there yet, and then we'll go in town. Do I have a blacksmith? Nah. Do I have, I'm thinking about some things. Do I have a carpenter? Yes. They're still dependent on True downtown in the town to give them blacksmith things that a blacksmith would make. They're dependent on him to do that. And let me see. And now we're coming up to the Health and Wellness Center, and just on the other side is this area here for the firefighters. And right here is the only post box on the mountain right now. And let's see if we got anything. Look, we got one set already, and 2 of the swords, 2 boots. We don't have the pants yet. Yay, this is wonderful. I'm going to take these out. And do I have room for, I don't think I can put, I did. Let's put those there for a minute. Nah, let's put them, I'm going to put them in my stuff. Yay, so we got some of it, and we should get some more. So we're going to go down to, and then the question is, go down, that goes up. So we'll go back down to where the nether miner is. There is a trunk there, and we will do the trunk for these pieces that we're actually going to give to the miner themselves. And then when we're sure about the fact that the couriers aren't going to take everything away, we'll check. IG offline. Next Saturday, you think you'll be back? Have the great rest of your free days and a good week. Okay, I know that you have a very intense week coming up. Take care, and please know that I send lots of energy for healing energy. Okay, and you have a good week. You have a good week. Enjoy. Bye for now, Zaf. Bye. Antio. Let's come this way. Mr. Villager, yep, you just missed him. Hi, Mr. Villager, you just missed Zaf. Zaf's going to be away for a while. Okay, you're not too late for me, you're too late for Zaf. Zaf's getting ready to go. Oh, we can go this way. Okay, take care. All right. Okay, so yeah, I know. We're gonna miss him. Definitely going to miss him. That is for sure. Let's put a light here. I think we can. Let's come here, and I don't want to use these. We could put them in here, and I think I might want to. So we have boots, we have a chest plate, we don't have any leggings yet, and these pieces go to the chefs. ¿Cómo está você? How are you? ¿Cómo va você? How are you doing? How are you doing? It started raining. It is 7 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. Because it's raining, we're going to take advantage of the secret room in Emery's shop, and we're going to spend the night there. Oof, it's wet, very wet. And there we are. Here is our secret entrance. And whoo! So we have a lovely blanket that we can throw over ourselves while we lay on the couch, which is a wonderful day bed, and it's just perfect for sleeping. And I definitely have a very good night's rest when I sleep there. There's someone right there. We'll find out who that is later. They might be sick. It might be like person is, I don't recognize. Lindsay? Emery! Emery, hi! Emery.
Good day to you.
Oh, that's true. I will work on it. She needs sprouts, which she's not going to get. I'm going to cross those out. She should be getting the shingles, but the sprouts I'm going to have to ask my sisters for. And that was something that we were going to talk about, that we don't have a single plantation here, Mr. Villager. Not a single one. There is, well, no, we do. I forgot about the sugar farm. I was thinking of those exotic plantations. But there's the sugar farm right here. Oh, now that would be curious. So unlike in unlike in Rosa Ouro, we have these fields and we can do a lot of extra things out in these fields, whereas Rosa Ouro, those fields are the poppy fields, and we can't do as much because we want to save as much of the wild poppy population as we can. But here we have this whole area here that we can do things with, and we're going to put in some different farmers. And we have a building here for the farmers to live in. This is a new building. How am I? I'm good. I had a wonderful time this morning and in Twitch, and I got a lot of things done, and it was very fun. And so now I was just in Rosa Ouro and showed everyone the stuff that got done in Rosa Ouro, and now I'm looking at putting in some exotic farm buildings, which would have to be greenhouses. And let's go over to the top. We used to go to the top of the hill, and let's see the poppy population. Population. Yes, the population. Indeed, indeed. So let's come here and let's look at original, because I believe that's where they all are. So let's go to horticulture. Let's go to plantations, and that is just showing us one plantation. It's not showing us anything else. Let's go back to horticulture for a minute. Fields, and there they are. So the field that grows, we need sprouts, and so that's what we would need to look for, to see if one of these fields grew nether sprouts. And I don't know that I can tell for sure. But it's, see, it's a greenhouse. Now in actuality, we have the forester over here, and he has that same look of that greenhouse, but we can't put anything else here, I don't think. Let me see. I would rather the farms be together, even the ones that have, although look what that looks like. That really looks like it should be in town, because it's a greenhouse. So it looks like it should be here with this greenhouse. And this is the pottery shop. This is the furniture store. Look at this right here. Or look at this on top. That might be interesting, setting it on top of the furniture. But it's going to be heavy. We aren't growing anything here. We're not growing any trees in this area behind these houses. We could put a row of greenhouses in this area. That would be curious. Let's look and see what it would look like if we had a greenhouse right here. So let's X, and let's come down and let's go to horticulture, fields, cocoa and vines, nether fungi, and nether vines. And I'm pretty sure that what we're looking for is a part of nether vines. But we could have them, because of the druids up here, have them actually grow these different nether pieces. But I'd almost like See what it looks like? It looks like it should be a part of a set of them. So we have this walk right here. We have this area right here, and we have these berry farms down here. On this area here, so let's look at something for a minute. Horticulture, fields. Nope. Switch. Nope. Go back. Horticulture, fields. Okay. Let's look at this one first, or this one first, the nether vines, and see what it would look like if we had a set of these buildings sitting here together on the top of this hill. It would look sort of like something that druids would do, wouldn't it? It would. This sounds like something that Vega would go. I know I've been growing these forever, but man, I would love to grow these new plants. So if we had one facing this way, see where it is on the hill? Let's move it back one. So now it would be right here like this. Let's just for a minute, let's put on the glasses. Let's go here and put on the glasses for a second so I can see all of them together. I do have them on. And let's go here and let's go assign a builder. And for right now, we're just going to assign postcode to it, just because he's here. Build the building. And now see, there it is. It's showing us the building. Let's put another one down. So we're going to put them kind of in a little square right here. See this right here? That is on the flat. So let's touch down here. Let's go to fields. Let's go to, I don't know about sea stuff. We definitely could do fungi. We don't have a fungi forest. We have sugar, and we have cocoa and vines. Okay. So of course we have to have another plantation to grow these. So let's come here. And this is looking like it's only one building. Let's go back, let's go to fields, let's go to fungi, and it is. So this is the finished building of this. And let's see how big it is. So it is narrower and down to the ground more. Let me see which way we can make it go. So there it is there. There's more land this way. No, there it is. See, there it is. That's the lengthwise. So let's turn this way and see what we want to do with it. Let's put it right here. I'm going to go to sleep right here in the poppy field. No, in the clover fields. This is not Rosa Ouro. These are clover fields. There we go, in the clover fields. So it would sit there like this. And we could maybe line them up. Let me see if I want just a little bit more. Do I want it to fit differently? Let's raise up for a minute. I want to see what it looks like on the inside. So it's beds like this. So these are the beds that it is. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Could it fit right in here somewhere? Let's try something. Let's bring it down to here. X. And let's put it here. Fields. The fungi fields. And there's only one. It is a decoration. And it only has one level. And builds the entire building. So let's come here. Is there enough room here? You're planning to expand to the other side of the river. I don't know yet. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so there's not enough land for that. There is enough land here. That would mean that maybe this would be a place that we would come down to. See this right here? See that doing that? And have one of those be down there. It's X. Let's touch down here. Let's go to fields. Let's go to fields. Let's go to fungi. And let's move this out. Let's turn it so that the door is facing this way. And let's rise up here and look what it looks like right in this little gully here. It fits very nicely into this. It does indeed. Let's put this one here. So what are we deliberately, see the border? So the border is right there. And yeah, I could go across. I don't have any plans to go across just yet. And that's what I would have to look at. I'd have to have something that would make it fun to go across. And I don't have anything that I want to do with that right at this particular moment. Let's look at one other thing before we do anything else. Let's go to cliff style. Because we have some cliffs. And let's look at horticulture, fields, sugar, jungle, crops, field 1. Okay, and fields, arboretum, jungle field. And this is the field that we made inside the greenhouse. This is what we used to put the jungle inside that field, that's steampunk field. We used this. Okay, and they're definitely not enclosed. Fields, the arboretum, level 5. It's just a place to grow trees, and I don't think so for right now. Okay, 2 and 1, 3, and this is 1 right here. I don't know. The cocoa one is quite cute, like a habitat. Yeah, it is. Let's return. Let's look at that one. Fields. This is cliff style. So this is cliff style, fields, cactus, sea, jungle, crops. Let's switch. Let's go back to original. And let's look at cocoa. Fields, cocoa vines, and that's very curious. Cocoa and vines. So that's to grow vines. Is this for jungle trees? Is that to say that each jungle tree would come up like that? Can you grow? Oh, you can grow jungle on stripped jungle. So that makes it look like it's an actual farm. And then this is vines, so you're growing vines up here and harvesting them. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. Fields. Glowberry field. This is glowberries. Glowberries and this is level. This is the whole thing. So this is the glowberry field right here. And it looks like it would be a cool add-on somewhere on this hill with all these different houses out here. That would actually be kind of really neat. I would. I have to think about this for Rosa Ouro, because these are greenhouses. I think I like the idea of them actually being there in that environment, that they're doing that. I think that I would prefer that, and I would prefer us importing from there. There's nothing there. Let's come down here. Where is it? I think I'm gonna have to cancel it. I'm wearing the glasses. I think I have to cancel it from the town hall. Hold on for a minute. Let me take the glasses off. Interesting to see, like, there is the hut and nothing else. Yeah, that is true. Let's take these off, because we would still have to put, did it actually trim it? Whoa, it started the build. Oh, that is odd. Whoa, it actually started building. That is very curious. We don't have a builder available. Oh, maybe Postco is available. Let's see if it says he's working on this. That looks like a builder came in. He is. He started working on it. Oh my. It isn't high enough. Growing, passing through the roof. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, well, luckily, that's as far as he got in sort of marking out a building there. And I absolutely don't want anything else done right here, right now. Let's get this for a minute, and let's put in, since this is here, let's get that to be there like this, so that they're coming down to this area. Coming down here and coming over here. Okay. All right, so that's how she's going to go home, and we'll watch her in just a minute. Anahi, and there she goes. There she goes. And I'm holding a torch now. And see, she's taking this way up. And she's actually following this path, which is really quite cool that she's doing that. And then she gets here and she's going to go upstairs. She didn't stop. Interesting. She's going upstairs to one of the rooms. I guess she was afraid that she wouldn't get the room that she wanted. And there is one of the other people who's there. This pig has somehow, how did you do that? Look at that. How did the pig get in there? Someone placed a pig in there. They decided they wanted to keep a pig? That is very curious. Look at that, Mr. Villager. That is wild. No, I'm going to grow them in Rosa Ouro. Rosa Ouro already has greenhouses. And I think we're going to do that. We're going to trade out for other materials. For instance, we have tons of eggs and Rosa Ouro does not have a single egg. They do not have any chickens, and so they can't have eggs. So for the things that they can make in greenhouses, we are trading eggs and milk. We're trading eggs and milk, and this is why we're trading eggs and milk with them. Because we've got plenty of room over in the west, in the southwest, and we can put in some more, we can put in along the coastline a whole bunch of more greenhouses specifically. And the way we wanted to put those together, those specific ones together, we can do that at the shore, at the riverfront, the Narrows riverfront. Let's look here, and yeah, we have 3,000 eggs and milk. We have 1,000 buckets of milk. So that is what we are trading for, and that is pretty intense. So even if our baker Finley, our two bakers, Ryan and Finley, made hundreds of cakes a week, that would still be a long, long time. Pig ended up trapped inside a flower bed. Farmers are already on their way. Yes, I think that pig is going to stay there for a little bit. That's pretty amazing. So yeah, at least it's not underground for sure. This is so curious. Okay. So we looked at putting in a, that means the postcode is not working on this guard tower. Let's go in and get him to work. I think the guard tower is a level 3. Let's go in and let's get the guard tower to come up to the next level up, which is level 4. So Postco is going to work on that. Upgrade. I actually thought that he was still working on this so that he wouldn't work on that farm. I was just setting it down to see what it would look like. You think we should help the pig? You think so, huh? Okay. It's a wild pig. Just yawned. Yeah, poor thing. Poor thing. Let's look here. Let's get an axe for just a second. And look, it backed off so that I can take that away. All right, now let's see what happens here. Maybe it wants to be there. That would be interesting. Maybe they've started feeding it there and it feels really comfortable. Nope. It just left. Okay. And so now we're going to put this piece. Are you kidding? Look, it just came back. It wants to be kept. Oh my gosh, do you see that? I think it wants to be kept. It was free and then it came back. I bet they've been feeding it. Look at that. Well, now what, Mr. Villager? Should I leave it open? Okay, I'll leave it open and see if it goes away, if the pig goes away. But isn't that wild? Look, it's free. It walked out and then it came back. His health bar? Holy good night, he's injured. Is he injured or starving? Wow. He's actually injured. Hold on a minute. Let's put this here. Let's actually feed. Let's actually go get some carrots. I think we have carrots. We definitely have berries. I wonder if it will eat berries. Shouldn't it eat carrots? Well, no wonder. Let's look at carrots. We have some. We definitely have some carrots. So let's go down and find some carrots and let's see if this will help him get better, or her. There we go. So let's do carrots right here. What's that? That is blaze powder. That's imported. That Eye of Ender is actually imported. That is mermaid gift. Let's take these. He escaped from slaughtering. Apparently, we don't have a pig farm. We don't have pigs. But we can feed the pig. Yes, look at that. I wonder how many it takes to... Oh, that's all I can feed. Ah, so we'll just leave the pig there for right now. Let me see, where do we want to put it? Let's put a little chest here or something. We don't have pigs. Chest. We don't have pigs anywhere. This is a wild pig. And he might have escaped wolves. And that's a possibility. But this is actually a wild pig. Without a doubt. And if we wanted, we could put this fence piece here for that. No, we don't. We don't have pigs. The only thing that we have here is sheep and cows and chickens. And in Rosa Ouro, all they have are sheep. Period. They just have sheep. And so there's still possibilities, or it came from a nearby village, or then it came from exactly what I thought, yes, from slaughtering, yeah. And that's a possibility that it did come from a nearby village, or it was a wild pig and it got, it escaped wolves. We have had wolves in the area, or it was a wild pig and possibly got too close to the horses and got injured. There's all sorts of things that could have happened. We should hide it before it becomes bacon. It's not going to become bacon in this town. Obviously, because it likes being there. I mean, it came back there even after it was open. It came back to stay there. The people in this house have been feeding it. Should we name the pig? We could name the pig and have it be a pet pig. You want to do that? Pigs don't need a lot of space. They're not. I mean, they do get the zoomies when they're little. I'm not sure that they do when they're older. I'd have to check on that and see how much space we want to give the pig. We're going to have a problem at some point. I just realized, because this is a level 4. So at some point when Posco comes back to finish building this, this is going to go away and it's going to look like this. But we can take this away on one side and make a little pen. You would like to call it pigsty? Okay. All right, let's get a name tag. Let's come here and let's look. Adam found a lot of name tags. See? And before he stopped fishing, and we're going to use one of them right now. Let's see if there are any up here. And Postco is working on the guard tower. Nope, they're downstairs. So we're looking for name tags. I see some light over on that side. Oh, I thought I did. Wait, where'd they go? There they are. Okay, I found them. So all we need is one name tag. Look at this stuff. Oh, and rabbits. The Guardian Tower has rabbits. We have sheep, but we don't cook them. We are cooking rabbits. Apparently, the Guardians are not vegetarians or vegans, and they are quite happy with rabbits, with farming rabbits. So let's go out the door. Let's go up to True. True is our blacksmith in town, and we're going to get True to make us this. Okay, are you sure you want to call the pig that? Are you sure you want to call him that? What do you think of Mark Zuckenpig? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's find a different name for the pig. Yes, I know. I get it. Oh my gosh, True is even laughing at the name. True just laughed. He thought it was funny too, Mr. Villager. That is so wild. Let's think of a name. It's a girl. Even though I've been saying he, it is a girl. So think of a girl's name. And we'll do that. What you want? What you want? Let's do that. We'll find out in a minute. True? What's the matter?
Right away.
No. No. True, you know that we're peaceful. And yeah, absolutely not. Okay. Are you making me things? You're supposed to be making me some gold stuff. Are you making me gold stuff, or is it already made? Really? I don't see it. I don't see anything gold here. I'm changing the subject. All right. We don't have a name for the pig, so I'm going to leave for now. What I know in French, pig is cochon, And I'm not sure about Portuguese. I haven't seen it yet in Greek, so I don't know. I don't know the names for it in the other languages, but I know in French it's couchon. Couchon. And yeah. So we have a little pet pig that the farmers have been taking care of, and they've been taking care of it enough that when we opened the gate and it ran away, it came back. That's how much it is being taken care of. So yes, I know you're being taken care of. Let me see if we can feed it again. It doesn't seem like the feeding is helping it get better. We probably would have to name it in order to. It seems like it might be making it better, but it's very slow. Very, very slow. Let's see. You caught him in the act? Aren't you supposed to be making gold things? Definitely. I'm going to put the name tag here until we have a name, and we'll go on from there. All right, so Posco finished with the level 4, so we have one more level. Yes? No, that wasn't Cade laughing. Someone else was laughing just then. Someone who went into the building was laughing. Let's take, oh no, he's not done, because there's still construction tape. So let's look and see what he needs for a second. Can we call it Porco? I guess we can. I guess we could. Yeah, I don't know. Some of those words are associated with fat, associated with negative terms, and that's the only reason why I don't. Pigsty was actually cute because that's the name of the Charlie character, and I would do Pigsty actually in honor of the Charlie Brown character. We could do that name if you wanted. I think that's fine. I think we can do that name. I had forgotten about the Charlie Brown character, but we can actually call her that, Pigsty. But I don't want to use Porco because sometimes those start to be references for negative terms for fat, people who have a lot of weight, and I don't want to do that. So but if we name the pig Pigsty, we can say we're naming it after the Charlie Brown character, and that would be okay. If we keep at this rate, soon some animal will be called Tiholo, brick. Brick? Yeah, that would be fine. Brick is okay. Tiholo. Do you want to call her Tiholo? Or do you say H for the J, or do you say like a Tizolo? Tizolo for the J. I know there's a couple of those, the pronunciations in Portuguese is different. Whoa, look at Gracelyn. Oh my gosh, this is our brand new, wow. She is only a level, what level is this? She's a level 5, she is. And she is in charge of the town right now. Her skill set Fuji put her in charge of the town. Fuji is probably going to have, he was thinking that maybe Krug would go into the mine, but if Benedict does go into the mine, I don't think Benedict wants to go into the mine. I think he likes having the balloon on ready, and he likes that. Tigiolo. Is that Iron Man or better Steel Woman? Steel Woman. That would be good. Tigiolo. I like Tigiolo. We can name her Tigiolo if you want. What's the word for steel in Portuguese? Let me see for a minute. But I like Tigiolo. I think it looks pretty as a name, and I think I like that the best so far. I think I do. So I'm going to take a name tag out of my pack, and then we will get rid of the one that is in the shop, because I just happen to be here. And I'm going to look at it, and here we go. Aso. Aso. Yeah, that's too short. I definitely like the Tigiolo. I love that. I love that. And there it is. Okay. So we are going to have a pet pig, and let's hope it's still there. Let's get a lantern so I can see. Aso is steel. Okay. Sim to the bim. And let's come back, and here we are. So let's do this, and there we go. Dun 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 dun. Holding the life, knowing you will regret for this choice for the rest of your life. No, I like it. I think that's going to be fun. So there she is, and we're going to toss this one that we got from the warehouse, because that's the one we actually used. Hey, you saw me. We let her out. She left and came back, and it was open, and she still came back. So she didn't leave the second time after she came back. So she is getting some serious, which is why when we give her a carrot, she's not taking a lot, because she's already fed. You can never look at this pig the same way for the rest of your existence. All right, I'm going to have to see. Did you tell me the truth of what the name is? Brick. Yes. There we go. I can't tell if she's getting better. Can you take it to build your chimney? What does that mean? Take what to build your chimney? Uh-oh. I'm getting a notification that my stream is having problems. It's lagging or something. So wait a second. Is stream lagging too much? Curious. Okay, hold on a sec. All right. We let her go, and she came back to be in this little spot. So when we actually do have Postco build this up to the level 4, we're going to have to put her with the sheep and the cows for a little bit because there isn't going to be whoosh. That's it. I just jumped into the water there. And I don't think I can get up here, but we'll see. I can. But we'll have to see. We'll put her there for the moment or two, and then we'll make it just a tiny bit bigger, and we'll see what the other tenants in the neighborhood have to say about it, because they're essentially keeping a pig in their front yard. They have a pig in their front yard. So we'll have to see if we want to move it over here and have this be the place where the pig is. And we could actually do that. That would probably be the best when the time comes, that's their pet pig and they're just keeping it right there. It's your fault that this pig suffers bullying for the rest of its existence. Yeah, I don't think so. That's not a bad name. Let me see what it really is. Hold on a minute. I think that Mr. Villager is trying to tell me something about that name. Let's look and see what the name actually is. So let's come here and let's get Portuguese. There's Portuguese, and let's put in T-I-J. Is it up above the line? It is. Okay, T-I-J-O-L-O. Yeah, it's just brick. It's okay. I just wanted to check. It actually means brick. I think that's kind of cute that the pig's name is Brick. I think that's less insulting than Porco, which sounds like a schoolyard slur. It does. So yeah, I think that's fine, unless in your country that is a schoolyard slur. And if it is, tell me and we'll rename her. Okay? Tell me if that is a bad thing to call people in your country. Tell me about that. It's better to have a pig on your front yard than a boar. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's funny. That is very funny. That is funny. I think Vincentius Primus would go, eh. But I like it. I like it. Okay, so if it's not a negative term in your country to have to call someone that, then that'll be fine. Then we'll name the pig that, and we'll see. All right, what have we done here? So Posco is working on the guard tower. We don't have another guard yet, and we're not gonna. We would need a druid, and I don't think we have one. I don't think we have one who isn't going to be a firefighter. And we can go up and look for a second and see what we need. I think we kind of have an idea. Yeah. So druids, we would need mana and focus, which we knew. And I'm actually going to put it here. So we're still looking for, oops, I'm sorry. Ooh, that must not have sounded good. I'm going to put it right here. So druid is mana and focus. Okay. So what that does is I don't have to look again. Adam is our fisher. And we've got Trinity is our school teacher. Tucker is the librarian. Fallon is the librarian, and Imani are up at the top. See, we don't have any people left. Let's look at researchers for a minute, and let's see what our researchers look like. Let's find some. I know I keep doing this, but I'm going to have to add some more people, obviously. We do have space for people, so we can do that. I haven't seen any researchers yet. There's an undertaker, Haley. And there's McKenna. McKenna is 14 right now. She's not interested in being a druid at all. She's had plenty of time to be higher, and she is not. So I think that some of her other skills, she might just want to do research. She is graduated, and we'll see. Let's look at some other researchers. There's Ayla. Ayla is pretty okay. She needs a 30 to graduate. And McKenna's had plenty of time to graduate. But I might be picking on her because she might not have had as much time as I think. Braylon is a 27. Callie is the teacher. And Fuji is, that's interesting about Fuji, but we know about that. And I might move Fuji to the new house and have Graceland, I think is her name, go upstairs, because Fuji has always been sort of like the downtown guardian druid since the other druids were gone. So we could do that. Let me look at the time. Okay, and let's look. Gandolphus is on the mountain. He's at the rock. And I think that's it. Well, it depends. If the kid doesn't take a bath for 3 weeks, we call them a porco. Yeah, and see, that's what I thought. That's why we're not using that. But yeah, a lot of times it's a school slur. Porco is. What about brick? Is that a school slur? And then we have firefighters at the bottom. We've got all different firefighters here. And there's more firefighters. The firefighters are doing okay. There's Malik. Malik loves being a firefighter, which is really interesting. It turns out most curious. Marlon, Monica. So those are our firefighters. Rhett. Here's a new firefighter, Wyatt. And then of course Zaylee at the bottom. Okay. But yeah. I'm just gonna have to have some more people in order to get a couple more people to have some of these new jobs that we have. So we need 2 people here, and then we need another guard tower. So now that we know that this guard tower and bed, remember the whole thing was this guard tower has a bed. So now that we know that this guard tower and bed will fit in a building, we could do something to establish a guard tower here. So let me look, because we want to give Joey some company. I don't think we're going to be able to. These are actually, I think, in use. And the compost barrel, that makes sense. And anything in here It all has to do with his stuff. We were talking about possibly putting one right in this section right here. Putting something against the wall in here. This is underneath the road, and we could maybe make something out of it. I guess we could. I don't wanna. I still feel the same about that. So it might just be Graceland. It might just be that we assign her. We can't do it from here. I think it has to be done from, you have to set a guard to guard mine mode first. And we can do that. We would move Fuji into town to be the lead druid, first druid in Prasino, and we would have to replace the druid function at the lookout tower, and we could do that. And yes, so that's going to make it that's going to mean that we're actually going to have one more set of kids. Now remember, we didn't have as many kids here because we can only have, I think, 6 in the schoolhouse, and so that's why we were only doing 6 at a time. In Rosa Ouro, we've actually done 7 or 8 at a time. I think one time 9. And yeah, we did do the 23 here at one point, but that was an accident, and we don't want one of those accidents again. So are we ready to do? We have several houses that are ready. Oh, I crossed this just in time, narrowly escaping. So we know that this is empty. There's only 2 people here so far. We know that we have another one. We have another one over here. That's empty. This one is pretty empty right here. This one with the amazing view, it's actually pretty empty. Then we have 3 full houses here. So 1, 2, 3. You have a friend that, well, now that's another story. You can mean that the person's mind is resistant, that they don't change their mind easily, or you can say that they have a resistant head. Or for example, I have a friend that his head is shaped like a square. Yeah, I'm okay, I think, with brick. We're calling our little piglet a Brick. She's Brick. That's her name, Brick. Hello, Brick. I don't think she's getting better. Maybe she can't get better once she gets injured. But that's where she's at right now, and we'll just hold on to her for that point. Did you see what promised? I haven't looked, I don't think. I thought I looked earlier. I thought I looked earlier at Discord and I didn't see anything. Hold on a second. There's an announcement. Oh, there's a couple announcements. So, Minecolonies, there's an announcement, and there it is. We are close to server opening time. Get ready. Small reminder, we have in-game voice proximity chat you can access, okay? And Spawn Community is a community project in a new tropical style. So everyone is welcome to contribute to it. So that is the new server that they're going to open. And the IP address is given for the server. And they did not put the tropical style in. I don't think it's in yet. That's Minecolonies. Let's go up to here. Why don't I see you? Let's look here. Let's look here. Oh no, I didn't see. So this is a new one? Okay. And you left a little gift on the hair, but you're only going to tell what it is on the next stream. But you didn't change too much, just some little tweaks like polish on the crown and things. And also send a greeting. I will, to Vincentius. I will. Vincentius is awake, so he's working, but I definitely will. I didn't get a chance to look until just now, so I will. Thank you. Thank you. I can see that there is a jewel added to the crown, and that is going to be most interesting. I can't wait to see what that looks like. That will definitely be fun. Let's look here. We're looking for someone with strength, actually adaptability and strength. So the adaptability has to be in the 20s or high 20s or 30s, and strength has to be in at least the high 20s. And this person is Aubrey Grimbold, who I think we just looked at. Adaptability, yes. There's another right here, and this is a different McKenna, and her adaptability, nope, she's not interested in this job. She's just petting the pig, and you know that you will never take it seriously. Talk about her again. Oh yeah. Hello. Hi. As Venturas de Mihu. Hi. How are you? Bless you. Vincentius Primus. Hello. You. And let's come here. How are you today, Miu? How are you? Let's begin by moving. Let's move Graceland upstairs. We're going to move Graceland to this one upstairs here. So manage, and I'll have to do it the other way around. Let's first of all remove her from here. Okay, and let's go and find Fuji. Fuji should be pretty easy to find, but maybe not. But we'll see if we can find him. If we can't, there he is. All right, so druid. So we are moving Fuji to this level 5 tower, and we are moving Graceland to here. Graceland is going to go down in the mines with Joey. And so right here we have her, and we're going to hire her here. And there she is. I forgot about them being homeless at night, but she didn't get a chance to go that far, and she will come back here. And now the one thing that I need to do, and this is the thing that's never been done, I haven't, and that is this. Settings. Hire trainee is on. Patrol. Manual. Patrol. Those are on. Set position. No. So let's go back to here. Set position. That's not telling me anything. Guard. Tight follow. Nope, that's not it. So it must be here. Obtain the tool. And nope, that didn't do anything. So let's let the tool go away. Let's X. And I don't want this tool. So we'll make that go away. And let's come here and let's look. I see you. I see you're outlined. And I think I have a problem, Houston. But let's come here. Follow? No. Task? There it is. Patrol the mine. She was going to follow me. So you have patrol positions. And when I did that, it said follow. All right, so let's go back to the settings and patrol, guard, task, patrol mine. And this means please assign this guard to a mine in the mine GUI. All right, and that is what we want to do. So we just saw her. She took off her armor for now, but it's okay. She we're picking up eggs. Let's go to the mine and we'll put her there. Obrigado. Okay. You're going to be recording video and you wanted an opinion. Okay. Okay. To the BEM. And let's come to the mine. We can cut through here and go to the mine. Let's come this way. And let's go through this back door that we created for the mine. And let's come up here, and here we are. Como tem do have andado? That word is not familiar enough to me, Mr. Villager, but that's what he's talking actually to Miu. And let's come here and let's look, and there we go, a sign. Dun, 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 dun. Now she doesn't really have any weapons. She's a druid, so she primarily is going to use potions and things like that when she goes down. Wait, oh no, I'm falling. Ooh. That kind of fall screws up the game. Uh-oh. So I have to wait for the game to catch up. Hold on for a second. Wow. That was not good. Let's go to M for a minute. Whoa. And this is what level we're on, and this is what it looks like. Wow. We've got a lot of lava. Look how many. Look how many of these. Okay, and we'll come here and let's do this. Difícil vida principalmente. I know what difícil means. Difícil means difficult, but that's how little I know of Portuguese, that I can only pick out a couple words at a time. I'm still learning. I'm just learning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Joey is going to be here in a little bit. Inferno is, yeah, what? Yeah. Oh, you saw that. You saw me fall. Yeah. I can't get hurt. I'm a fish, but um, it could mess up the game, and that's what I was afraid of. But I think we're okay. And here we are. We are back upstairs, and we're going to wait for a minute. I want to see Joey go down for a second, and we'll see difficile, difficult, hard. Yes, difficult is what we say in English, and that means hard to do, hard. And let's come here. So Miu is asking an opinion, and it's probably going to be difficult to do. And let's come here. So Joey didn't come to work. Let's go up here and let's call him. We call him. He was already down in the mine. There she is. Okay, you can go. You can go, Joey. I was just waiting for Gracelyn to come and to join you, and she's already gone down, so you can go. I'm fine. It's like, okay. So there we go. Gracelyn has been assigned to the mine. She's actually excited about having an actual assignment. And so she's going down to the level that he is working on. And he is, let's look here, building statistics. We can see what was gotten since yesterday. He has gotten a lot of cobblestone, some andesites, a little bit of iron, and some granite, which is good because we actually might need some granite. You remembered that song, Don't Cry, I'm Just a Fish? Let's see if we can find them. They're on 10. They're on level 10. Mine level 10. And that's where we can go down to, and we will see her. We should see them together. I don't know how Joey's going to feel about having some company. Ah, he's coming up. What's the matter? Is she coming up with you? Wait, where's 10? Or is she waiting? This is level 9. And is this level 10 right here? Let's see, this is 8, so 10 is down 1. So this is 10. This is level 10. And there she is. There she is. She put on her armor. I guess she felt like she really needed to put on her armor. So she put it on. She's walking around. And wow. She's just looking around and making sure everything is okay. Oh! Sorry. Oh, okay. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Ah, good. All right. So there they are. And he's working on places here. You can see on the map, you can see that she is in the area where he is. And that, oh, and there's, this is very funny. But she's going to be fine. And they're going to be fine working together. After all this time, Yes, we are giving him an actual guardian in the mine. And the reason is it's just lonely. It's just lonely primarily. That's the reason. It just happens that Graceland is a girl, but regardless, it's just good. Joey on the ladders. And on that note, people, this is the end of the day, and this is the end of the day. So this is interesting. Mr. Villager, thank you for the gift, and I will actually wear it the next time. I'm going to be here Tuesday. I have a problem for Thursday, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to make the Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. The Friday and Saturday for sure, but the Thursday I'm not sure about yet. But Tuesday I definitely am going to be here, and I look forward to seeing everybody. I do have the Twitch streams on the same day if you want to see some other things. If it was you, you would kick Joey on his underneath. Ah, you mean being on the ladders? Yeah, nah. Nah. So, enjoy your games, everyone. Mr. Villager, thank you so much for being here. Obrigado. Miu, obrigado. Thank you for being here. I know you wanted to ask a question. I hope Mr. Villager was able to help you. And we're going to go for now. So here we go. We've been listening to Drone Hands music, and Drone Hands is on YouTube, he's on Twitch, and he has Patreon as well. And now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus take us out. Here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now. Here we go.